Hello guys, it's Jeff Butler. Welcome back to the channel. And today we have a huge video. I just went ahead and took everything out because it was going to take forever anyways. This video is kind of going to be split into two sections. The first section is non-World War One, so basically World War Two. And then the second half will be all of the World War One stuff. But yeah, I really want to speed run this because I'm limited on time right now, and yeah. Anyways, let's just speed run this. So first things first is the three heads I got. Nothing too crazy about these guys. These heads are just variants of the heads from the new full minifigs. So that's that. Next up here is I just got a blank Soviet M43, which you guys already seen before, so I won't show that off. Next up here is these half light bluish gray or half gray shirt guys. He released like a bunch of these, like a bunch of variants, and these actually sold out like pretty quickly, and then he restocked them a bit, and then they also sold out, so probably not a lot of these, but yeah, there's a ton of variants. So the first two here is the dark tan pants. So this is like for Africa Corps or guys wearing dark tan uniforms. They have full boots. So there's that. Next up here is Panzer. So basically just black pants. Once again, they are exactly the same. But yeah, nothing much to show off there. Next up here is the gray pants. So this is just like regular infantry uniform. And once again, nothing much to say there. I got an extra gray pants guy because I want to use them for like an artillery crew or something, so that's why I got an extra there. So that is a total of 7 of those half gray shirt guys. Next up here is just a really random one-off body he made. This is in the theme of his previous Winter Soviets, and this is just a small continuation of that. But yeah, it looks really good. It's a DP machine gunner. He's got a pistol on the side there, got some grenades, and yeah, I love the dinner plate. It's a really cool machine gun. Next up here is another expansion to the Panzer Boys that we got. So what these guys are with the black and white outlines, these are early war Panzer pioneers. So this is basically armored engineers. So these guys would be like building bridges and stuff, or taking care of obstacles, stuff like that. There's 2 regular bodies here. There's just a regular one with nothing on him, and then this one who has some extra stuff on him. But once again, pretty bare bones, except for just the unique role of that. And then as for full minifig, he also dropped a full minifig Panzer Pioneer. This guy has a really cool loadout, MP40 pistol grenade. These guys were definitely wearing this uniform in France, 1940 France. So yeah, pretty cool. And he came with this helmet and this head. And earlier I said the new heads are just variants of the minifig heads. Yeah, this head is just the same. It just has a strap on it, unique to this minifig. Might come out later though. I don't know. I have no idea what his policy of minifig heads is. And then next up here, completely random, is a Panzerbux. Not only is this a new minifig, which has the Panzerbux pouches. Panzerbux is a 8mm anti-tank round. Yeah, I know, 8mm, but it has a huge case, so it's like a very powerful tungsten round that can penetrate light armor. But yeah, really nice printing on this guy. This guy pretty much matches with the M42 release. Also comes with this really nice helmet and this really cool head. I love like smoking chin strap heads. And the really cool thing about this guy is that AB made a unique mold just for him. Panzerbooks. Unfortunately, this one is not painted. However, he is selling painted versions as well. So if you wanted a painted version, you can also get that. I didn't get it. I'm fine with this, but yeah, super cool. And the rounds are kind of stored on these boxes on the side, and the guy just pulls them out and loads them in one by one. And the hand can grip the handle, by the way, so he can hold it like that. But yeah, really cool. Panzerbooks, German anti-tank rifleman. Now, before onto the really good World War I stuff, is these really unique helmets. And I got 8 of these. There's 4 unique variants, which I will try to organize here. Please give me a second as I try to organize this. And yes, there's a funny symbol on one of them. All right, so the first helmet here, this is a ROD helmet. For the ROD is Reich's Labor Service. So that's what it is. It is double decaled on both sides. Comes with a chin strap version and also without a chin strap. What that guy would be used for is the subscription figs, excuse me. This is the first subscription, excuse me, sorry, I cannot speak today. This is the first subscription fig. I cannot say that word, I'm so sorry. And this helmet is just for this guy. Angel Bricks didn't have to do this, like making dedicated helmets just for the I'll just call them quarterly. The quarterly figs. But he did it anyways because he's awesome. The second guy here is also Rod. You can tell by the collar tabs there, although he's wearing a mechanic's uniform. And he also has snowy boots, which is really cool. And I'll give him the second helmet here without the strap. And yeah, he would be wearing that helmet. I'll just put that to the side here. And I'll take these 2 helmets away. I just got some extra ones because you never know, might need some extra in the future. And then the last helmet here is for this guy. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this guy is ROD. I don't think so. But he's in like a different service. I know it's like Sourland something. It's like Sourland or whatever. And that's what this symbol is with the Asian peace symbol on it, behind it. But yeah, you see it on his arm here, and you also got it on his helmet. And honestly, like, this helmet and this body together is like really cool. It's really unique. And when I say cool, I'm not saying the ideology behind this is cool. It's not. It's just a very like detailed, pretty cool setup there. But yeah, you got strapped and you got non-strapped, and I got 4 of those total, 2 of each variant, and we'll take that away. Anyways, finally onto World War I. So this is, I believe, okay, this is actually not Angel Brick's first release. Here, I'll grab this guy. His first World War I fig was this one-off limited fig. It's just a German as he's holding a rifle. It was this World War I German rifleman, and that was his first foray into World War I. He has like the wrinkles, the shading on him, which some people really like. I like it. Some people don't, which is also fine. I'm fine either way. He's wearing a Brickmania gas mask, by the way. But yeah, that was his first World War I release. I think it was like a test. This is his proper release, and he came out swinging. He came out with printed Gewehr 98s with the bayonets. Here, let me try to zoom in on this. Sorry about the focus, if the focus is horrible. But yeah, printed Gewehr 98, super nice, super cool, both sides. I got 3 of those, and I got 3 more in a different order, which hasn't arrived yet. So I have 6 total of those. Next up here is all of the Pickelhaubes. There is so freaking many Pickelhaubes. Oh my gosh, and I don't think I can show them all off in the video here. I'll try. Here, I'll just show off a random assortment of these. Yeah, I'll just show off a random number. A random assortment. Yeah, we got 15 there. Yeah, so these numbers, and I just want to say right now, I am not a big World War I expert. I like to call myself like a big World War II amateur historian. I think that's like a fair title to me. But as for like World War I kind of barely know anything. So whatever I say, don't listen to me, all right? There's probably going to be more authoritative people in the comments sections. But I'm just here to show the product, just to show you guys how this looks in a more realistic setting. But yeah, there's a bunch of Pickelhaubes here. The numbers are, I believe, regiment numbers. And I believe the green means reserve, like a reserve regiment or something. And then the red means like a mainline infantry unit. I could totally be wrong about that though. I'm very not certain about that. So please double check yourself. Do not believe what I say. But yeah, it came in these two styles, gray and like this dark green color. Unfortunately, it would have been really cool if we got like a dark tan color for canvas, because at the beginning of the war, the German infantry covered their Pickelhaubes with canvas to reduce reflection. But someone more knowledgeable about World War I told me that a gray color like this is also accurate because of material shortages. But there's another problem. The problem is they also removed their spikes from their Pickelhaubes later on. So even though you kind of have like an somewhat accurate like cover here, you still have the spikes, so it's kind of not fully accurate. But yeah, Germans and their Pickelhaubes in World War I, when it comes to the Lego World War I community, it's just like kind of a whole mess. Pretty difficult. Not often that you see like a truly accurate Pickelhaube. But yeah, he made like a bunch of different variants. I got a bunch of different variants here. I basically got like 3 of each kind. Yeah, so every single version I got 3 of. So that's why I have so much. So if I want to do like a lineup of something, I can do that. So yeah, that's why I have so many Pickelhaubes, and these are all printed, which is really, really cool. Anyways, finally, onto the bodies, and the bodies are really cool. But once again, I want to stress that I do not know much about World War I, and that includes the German uniforms, so I may get this wrong. But we'll just dive right into it. So the first body here is just your basic blank body. Now, I want to stress all these bodies are meant to be like early war Germans. So this is the uniform they were wearing in 1914. Now, I have no idea if they were still wearing this into 1918. You know, I've seen pictures where they got rid of the red outline, I guess. Yeah, the red outline. And stormtroopers had, you know, didn't have like any outlines on them or whatever. But I don't know if that was only for stormtroopers and if regular infantry still retain this uniform up to the end of the war. I don't know. But yeah, someone needs to educate me on that. Anyways, this is the blank body. You can use this for like artillery or whatever. Actually, I don't even know if you can use this for artillery. Artillery might have a different color, because I think red is like the core color for infantry. So yeah, I'm not going to speak much. If I don't know it, I don't know it, and I'll just move on. Anyways, next up here is a regular rifleman, Gewehr 98. What's really cool is that he has like these side straps, and those side straps go to his backpack on the back there. Excuse me. And yeah, I got 3 of these guys. Yes, I am gonna army build these guys a little bit. I really wanted to get into World War I, and this is a great chance. I think these are like excellent bodies, so that's why I got a lot. Next up here is another rifleman. This one is a bit more basic. He does not have the backpack, so he doesn't have the side straps there that go to the backpack. But yeah, he has an entrenching tool on the side there. Yeah, I got 3 of those guys, so that's pretty cool. Got a little army going on. Next up here is another rifleman. Now, I have no idea what this is on his neck. I believe that's a flashlight, but I could totally be wrong. And this guy also has a backpack. He has the side straps that go to that. But yeah, I believe this guy has a flashlight. I could totally be wrong about that, though. Next up here is another rifleman boy. This guy has a bayonet, though, on him. And he also has, I think that's a binocular case. Could totally be wrong about that. Though. And he also has the backpack with the side straps on it. Pretty cool. Next up here is another rifleman. Now, I know this is a rifleman. He has a bayonet on the side there. It has much different pouches, though. And I believe this is probably an earlier style of pouch or something for a different rifle. I'm not too sure about this, so if someone knows more about this, please educate me. But yeah, I was meant to get 2 of these, but I accidentally got a different body, which I'll show later. But I placed another order, so I have a second one of these coming. But yeah, pretty cool. I honestly like that body a lot. Next up here is the medic. Now this guy looks like he has the same pouches as the last guy. He does not. They are actually slightly different, and you can see that. Very similar, but slightly different. But yeah, this is the World War I German medic. He comes with the medic symbol on his other arm there, with the medic armband there. Sorry, just lost my train of thought. And yeah, World War I German medic. Really cool. Next up here, we are getting into the NCOs, the non-coms. Starting off first with the NCO medic. The NCOs have this really cool, extra outline on them, on their arms and on their collar tabs. But yeah, this is an NCO medic, which is pretty cool. Next up here is, honestly, this is probably my favorite body of the release, which you will see why later. I kind of have like a cool loadout for this guy. But yeah, this is just an NCO with a pistol and grenades. So he's like kind of in a assault setup. And yeah, he looks really cool. This is probably my favorite body of the release. I just like guys that look like they're just ready for some crazy action, you know. Next up here is another NCO. This guy actually has 2 different cases. I'm pretty sure one of these is like for a rifle, and I'm not sure what the other case is for. It might be for binoculars, I don't know. But yeah, NCO, pretty cool. yeah, pretty cool. Next up here is another NCO, but he's just a regular rifleman. And he is using the different style of pouch. He also has the full backpack on him with the side straps. And this is the extra body I accidentally got. I wanted to get the other body. This other rifleman, but I didn't look at the picture that closely, and I accidentally got an extra NCO. So that's on me. So I have two of the same NCO here. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, next up here is what I'm pretty sure is the officers, although I could totally be wrong. I'm not sure. I'm only assuming they're officers because they have like the full style collar tab there with like the chevrons. I'm not sure what to call that, but yeah, I think these guys are the officers. I think that's a binocular case and then just a pistol. So yeah, that's Officer 1. Next up is this guy with a map case and rifle pouches. And I'm not sure what that pouch is, so yeah. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Next up is the third officer here. Now this is probably my favorite officer. He has a flare gun, which is really cool. Grenade, binoculars. He's just kind of doing some work. But yeah, super cool. Super nice. Honestly, I really like that flare gun. That is so cool. I love that. And last but not least is another officer with another map case. And this map case is kind of in a more historical position. It's like hanging off his belt. And yeah, pretty basic, pretty much it. But yeah, really cool. And last but not least is the really random full minifig. So this guy looks like a German, smells like a German, but he is not a German. This guy is actually an American, and this is based off of like a real photograph of an American soldier, and he's just wearing like all this captured German stuff. And he also has like the black Pickelhaube there. But yeah, just an American World War I soldier, but he's just wearing a bunch of captured German stuff, which is honestly really cool. What a kind of just a neat little funny fig. I'm not sure if you could even like use this for battle scenario, but yeah, pretty cool fig based on a real picture. Hello guys, welcome back. This is the end of the video where I just kind of dress up several guys and show you what they look like. I got 6 guys here, and we'll just go from right and we'll go to left. The first guy here is just wearing a gas mask with that flashlight and also a Pickelhaube. Honestly, that looks freaking awesome. I love that. I don't know. Should I display that? I don't know. Maybe. Next up here is another guy just wearing the other style of Pickelhaube. Just chilling, you know, pretty angry. Next up here is just a blank guy, and he's smoking a cigarette, and he has the Kradschützen or whatever, the regular hat, I guess. That's from TV, by the way. I got 2 of those, and I actually got 2 more recently during the TV clearance sale, so I have 4 total. So it will be really cool to get multiple guys set up with that. Next up here is just like a basic rifleman, just wearing a TV stall helm. Next up here is an NCO, which I said is my favorite body, and I also gave him a special mod. I gave him the artillery Luger mod with the drum magazine, and he just looks so freaking awesome. I know the drum mag was issued in 1916, And I think, yeah, the Stahlhelm as well was issued in 1916. So this is like definitely mid-war, early stormtroopers. I'm not sure if mid-war stormtroopers still wore that uniform though. So that could kind of be totally wrong. But yeah, last but not least is this guy wearing the alternate type of rifle pouch and web gear with the gas mask and a Stahlhelm. Let's actually get all the gas mask boys together because they look freaking insane together. Wow, that is crazy. Holy bananas, man. Wow. I'm definitely going to be displaying this guy, though, with the Krautschuschen, or this hat. He's just kind of a good representation of a World War I German. And also this NCO with the Luger carbine. I just think that's like a really cool loadout. So yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any comments, please comment. I probably messed up some things because I do not know much about World War I. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video now, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.